Good morning. So the latest offering from Regeneration HQ, this is the blog for people that can't be bothered reading, but would rather watch. It's called Stop and Think. Life has some really good lessons to make us better in business. Here is a brief example that I experienced firsthand. I found it galling and humbling because it was so out of character with who I thought I was. Yesterday, my wife and daughter and I went to Yumcha for Sunday brunch, a thing we've done regularly since she was a tiny girl. On the trip into town, Lily, 13, says, "Dad, you can't tell your 14-year-old daughter that she is eating too much, or even observe how much she is enjoying her meal." Mortified, I pathetically parried with, "I never have. If I said either of those things, it would be to my 13-year-old. I protested that I had never said such things, and Lily insisted that I have. Now, what does this have to do with business? This interaction was with one of this interaction was with one of the people I love most in the whole world. I am proud of her and would never intentionally hurt her, but I have, and in the most grossly insensitive way. Fortunately, we are close, and this hasn't taken the toll it might if we were a more distant dad-daughter combo. In our business lives, we have a multitude of conversations and interactions with a wide array of people. Some we are close to and others we are only acquainted to. Some we like a lot and some we have to grit our teeth to deal with. When I get it so wrong with one of my treasured and adored insiders without being conscious of it, how many other people out there have gotten the wrong impression from what I've said? They don't have the level of intimacy with me that my daughter does, and so have no context to interpret my words. I pride myself on being pretty self-aware and a good communicator, so now I'm reflecting on how I communicate and how I can do it so there is greater clarity and minimize the opportunity for misinterpretation and offense. I suggest we might all do this. We all have a very clear picture of who we are, and when we speak, we know we've nailed it every time. Perhaps we aren't doing so well. Just stop and have a look. If you're brave enough, ask some people around you what it's like communicating with you. Given the most powerful business tool you possess is your ability to communicate, this exercise could be salutary. If you like, let me know what responses you get and let's talk about what positive change might look like. By the way, Lily, I love you, baby, and I'm sorry for being such an idiot. Dad. For more lessons from Life for Business, keep reading or listening and feel free to call me on +64 275 665 682 or email me at john.luxton@regenerationhq.co.nz. One last thing. If you have some curly problems, one last thing. If you have some curly problems in your business that could do with some help from a business with a strapline that says business problems solved sensibly, you've come to the right place. Thank you for listening. Welcome aboard, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.